Choosing to row with St. Anthony's Boat Club was one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life.
Boat Club is family. Boat Club is friendship. Boat Club is perhaps the best thing you'll do at Oxford. It is a platform for excellence and an endless pursuit of an ideal that will push you to your limit, and then it will extend that limit.
Joining the SABC family became something I could have never predicted, something much bigger and more meaningful.
What mostly astonished me was the bond that you will create between you and the 8 other people in your boat.
When you become a rower at St. Anthony's too, you also join the most incredible social community.
Initially, I was a bit apprehensive about rowing, mainly because I had never rowed before, and didn't really know what the rowing culture and people within it were like. But this completely disappeared when I experienced how inclusive and generous the club was both on and off the river.
Every year is such a great atmosphere in the club, and it really is one club, men and women supporting each other.
It provided me with far more than just an opportunity to row and participate in races, as much as that was brilliant. Above all, it introduced and included me in an incredible community of people that encouraged everyone to both push themselves and have fun doing it. Without doubt, it offers one of the largest and yet most closely knit communities at St. Anthony's, and I'll never forget the amazing times I had there. The end of term dinners were some of the best parties I attended at Oxford, which was also a massive bonus.
Going to boat club formal dinners together, going to balls together, these are also some of my most fond memories of being at Oxford.
They put us on the Oxford map, and your victory parties are literally the best.
Most people say they don't want to row because it's too early in the morning and it's too cold. I thought this for 4 years. Then I finally tried it, and I haven't looked back since. Not once have I ever regretted seeing the early morning mist on Christchurch Meadow or the sun rising over a glassy river. If you decide to become a rower, you will join an elite rank of individuals who not only studied at Oxford, but also participated in an ancient tradition that integrates you with the wider university and other rowing communities around the world.
Honestly, if you're on the fence about joining, just do it. I was never even that great at rowing, but the community embraced me with open arms, and I've never regretted joining even once. You simply shouldn't miss this incredibly brilliant Oxford experience.
Rowing is an excellent metaphor for life. You can't see where you are going, you can only see where you have been, and you must continue to lay down power with blind faith that you will arrive where you want to go, and your friends will help you get there.
SABC really defined my time at Oxford. I found a sport that I'm really passionate about, but I also found a group of friends who helped me through one of the hardest times of my life. During my second year, I got really sick. I spent a month in hospital and missed all of Hillary term. SABC never once let me down and cheered me along every step of my recovery. Finally, the day came when I was able to return to the ISIS, and M2 and I worked hard to prepare for Summer 8s. As we sat at the start line on the first day of Summer 8s, I told M2 that this was the moment I had worked so hard to come back for, and M2 did not let me down. I will never forget the Saturday where we chased down Jesus for a bump in front of Boathouse Island, how I closed in on Hartford for Blades, and being tossed into the river by my crew. That moment of success is the epitome of what SABC is to me. A group of amazing athletes, but more importantly, a group of friends who helped me overcome some very big hurdles to achieve the most coveted prize in Oxford rowing, a blade.
You train all year for those 4 or 5 minutes. You wait at the bung line, adrenaline coursing through your muscles. Those muscles worn taut after thousands of repetitions. You wait. And then you're off. The thrill of the race and the chase. That's just one of the elements that makes rowing such a powerful experience in Oxford.
Winning blades at Summer 8s made us recognize that the glory in rowing is in the team, and the team will always stay with us.
It's hard to describe the exhilaration and satisfaction that comes from rowing in an Oxford regatta, or watching and cheering on your fellow Antonians from a crowd of literally thousands.
And celebrating with my crew,
and the rest of the boat club in the clubhouse afterwards, after everyone else, all the other crews had won blades. Yeah, that was a really fantastic afternoon and absolutely a highlight of my time at Anthony's.
Rowing at St. Anthony's is easily the greatest thing I did while at Oxford. It's the most incredible feeling when everything finally comes together, when everything clicks and you've got 8 other people working towards the same goal, struggling in the same way, and knowing that you're more than friends and you're more than teammates and you're really fighting for something that you want so badly. It's just absolutely indescribable. I can't imagine being at Oxford and not rowing with St. Anthony's. The friendships I built on this team will stay with me well into the future. These are people I'm still in contact with, even though I'm no longer at Oxford. When I think back to my time at Oxford, I think more often of early mornings on the ISIS than I do anything else.